Hello everyone. How you all doing? Hope all is well. Hope you're keeping safe and enjoying the weather. It's a bit cool because it's rainy time. I just so love the rain. Just remember, slow progress is better than no progress. Stay positive and don't give up. So this story is a very gripping story because this is about how much your enemies are not very far. They are your own flesh and blood, your family. The son of a New York based Jamaican businesswoman and prominent figure in the Jamaican diaspora narrowly escaped with his life after being kidnapped and robbed in Portmore, St. Catherine last month. Ingrid Murray, the principal of a multi-million-dollar building and maintenance services company, is speaking out about her son's experience in the hope that it will be another reminder for foreigners and locals alike to be aware of their environment and cautious of strangers. Murray's 18-year-old son, who was born in Jamaica but currently lives in New York with his family, managed to escape his captors and was found treading in the sea by members of the Jamaica Defense Force. The young man was covered in bruises and was escorted by the soldiers to the Greater Portmore 100-man police station. Murray has since traveled to Jamaica to pick up her son and is working with local authorities in an ongoing investigation of the incident. Murray explained that her son had met a young woman on Sunday, May 7th, and the two made plans to meet the following Tuesday, with the agreement that his uncle, or I think her uncle, would chaperone them as neither had a car. Initially, she said they were to travel to Helsha Beach, but unbeknownst to her son, the plans were changed, and the three made their way to a nearby popular restaurant instead. Murray's son noticed they were traveling past the restaurant, but was assured by the uncle that they would be turning around. Soon after, the uncle reportedly pulled over on the side of the road, and another vehicle pulled up alongside them. The uncle then jumped into the back seat and proceeded to physically assault Murray's son. The young man was stripped of his clothes, and the assailants took his phone, unlocked it with his Face ID, and transferred all his money from his US bank account to another US account, Murray said. She added that her son was then told in no uncertain words that he was going to be taken out and his body would be dumped. According to her son, as the men opened the trunk of the car to put him in it, he seized the opportunity to run. Imagine how him took him life in him and run. That is so gripping. He eventually fell down the hillside and into the sea, where he was discovered by the JDF. Because of God's saving grace, I was able to escape and I made it out alive, the 18-year-old said. Murray explained that her son visits the island often and has always planned to return permanently. He loves Jamaica, she said, noting that she will not persuade him from not visiting again, but will continue to emphasize the importance of being vigilant of his surroundings and those he interacts with while here. I don't want Jamaica to be put in a box, Murray said. Crime is everywhere, especially now. We have to walk on pins and needles, even in New York. Murray's son said the incident was made him more aware and brought him closer to God, but noted that it has not discouraged him from visiting the island. Regardless of what happened, Jamaica will always be home, and I will continue to come here. I just learned a harsh lesson to never trust anyone. This traumatizing ordeal has changed me for the better. It has drawn me even closer to God and given me a whole new look on life as a whole. Murray's son, who is still recuperating after being cleared by a medical professional, said. Murray added, above all, she is grateful her son is still alive. Funny thing is, I did an upload earlier, and I think it is my last upload, where robbery murder in Helsha Main Road, where people went to this couple house, took them to the ATM and robbed them and took out the man, and the girl escaped. Remember, I was given a bit of a scenario in there about how the people closest to you is the persons that you have to watch. Because the funny thing about it, people who is away from you or who don't know anything about you. Them don't know your business. Them don't know what are going on in your life. The people them that knows about what is happening in your life are the people them closest to you. And that is the painful thing, because you're feeling like, say, this are your link, this are your friend, this are your family. Now look at this. This is them uncle, you know. I think it's the mother's uncle, you know, which would either mean is our father brother or our mother brother. And you send your son to Jamaica as a child. You know, he is 18, but he's a young youth. Yeah, you send him come here and say, he love Jamaica. Because trust me, when you're away, you miss Jamaica so much. Everything's so natural about it. It's just the people that mess it up. And you feel like, say, okay, you meet a Jamaican girl. You know, as a youth, you think I have sons, you know. And you say, Jano, you know, you're going to make a link with her and so on. Of course, yeah, an older person is there, so you extra feel secure. And saying, say, yeah, man, you got to chaperone you and make sure everything run all right, and, you know, and so on. Only to find out, say, the person that is the most, I've been through some things, you know, man. And the thing about it, the person that you trust the most, no stranger, you know, the person you trust the most, and the person where I got take your life, or horrific and shock that you must have been to realize, say, I'm uncle, I got take out him life and tell him to. Remember, I didn't threaten him and tell him what they went to do with him and dump him, you know. Imagine when he escaped in him head, what him, how confused he must have been, saying to himself, say, yo, it's like, I can't explain the confusion because I kind of have an idea. But unless you're in the situation, you won't understand. Trust is when trust broken down. You know that leave you? As a paranoid person. And I've been there and I've lived it. When you feel like, say, you might have to question all your dog wherever you yard, if them loyal, to all you're paranoid about people. Because of the closest people to you hurt you. Me people talk about enemy this and enemy that. No enemy don't know nothing about your business unless somebody close to you or fill them in for information. This is a bad situation. This is very bad. You understand? And I feel, as a mother, I can't imagine how she feel. But you know the greatest thing? I know when man say, when God say. And me say, it tears full up my eye. Me I tell him I feel this, because me is a mother. And as I say, I know when man say, and when God say, because God gave the intuition to say, youth, run! You must make it out, and this will pass. Just be smarter next time. Guys, always remember, trust no one. Not tell your deep private business to no one. As me telling the upload before, don't make nobody know your finances. You don't have to boast and gloat. You know what you have already. Keep it to yourself. You understand? Sometimes you just have to keep your happiness to yourself. You don't make sense to share it with nobody. Because that listening here is only listening and taking notes. Them not really happy for you. If they say, them not really happy for you. You understand? Them start to wish if it was them. It's not everybody is like that, but you have to suspect everybody. You understand? Look out of your head. Be aware of everybody. Question everything. You understand? It's the only way to preserve life. Anyway, guys. Love you all. Bye for now.